as your friend typing just now, indices. Indices, not indices, not indices. Indices. Okay, this is part 1. So our learning standard for today, represent repeated multiplication in index form and describe its meaning. Okay, what is index notation? What is repeated multiplication in index form? In form 1, you have learned that 4 cube equals to 4 times 4 times 4. The number 4 cube is written in index notation. 4 is the base and 3 is the index or exponent. The number is read as 4 to the power of 3. Okay, hence, a number in index notation or in index n, where A is the base and n, we call it as index. If you have any question, you can stop me anytime and ask. Okay, you have also learned that 4 cube equals to 4 times 4. 4 square equals to 4 times 4 and 4 cube equals to 4 times 4 times 4. For example, this is the repeated multiplication. The value of index is 2. The value of index is the same as the number of times 4 is multiplied repeatedly. Okay, if 4 cube, the value of index is 3. Then repeated 3 times. Okay, let's look at example 1. Write the following repeated multiplication in the index form. Okay, before this form 1, you only learn for form 3 syllabus, you will learn the power more than 3. Power of 4, 5, 6, 7 until banyaklah number. Okay. Okay, how to write this number, this repeated multiplication in the form of a to the power of n? Anyone? For a?
5 to the power of 6.
Yes, good. Correct. 5 to the power of 6 because 5 multiplied 6 times. Okay, B. What is the answer for B? Anyone?
Negative 2 by the power of 3.
B.
0.3 by the power of 4.
B girl, just now you said for C.
0.3 by the power of 4.
Not by the power, to the power. 0.3 to the power of 4. Okay, good. Wait, I think someone want to come in. Okay dah. Okay, this is the answer. I just want to remind you, if the number in decimal or in negative number or in fraction, you have to write the bracket. Also for fraction. Okay, what happen if you are not right in the bracket? Anyone? What happen if I write it like this? What is mean?
Teacher, can I try?
Okay.
It means 1 to the power of 6 over 4.
Uh, this is not 6, it's 5.
Oh, I'm sorry, teacher.
Okay. 1 to the power of 5 over 4. Correct. It gives different meaning. So nanti it become 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. This one dah tak betul lah. Okay, thank you for response. Next. From the solution in example 1, it found that the value of index is an index form is the same as the number of times the base is multiplied repeatedly. In general, a to the power of n means a times a times a n factor, where a not equals to 0. Okay, take note, this is your homework. Mind test 1.1a. You can do in your maths 1. Maths 1. Okay. Homework, mind test 1.1a all lah. Okay, can we continue? Any question? No? Hello?
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Next, our learning standard. We write the number in index form and vice versa. How do you convert a number into a number in index form? A number can be written in index form if a suitable base is selected. You can use repeated division method or repeated multiplication method to convert a number into a number in index form. Okay, let me show you example. Write 64 in index form using base of 2, base of 4, and base of 8. Okay, as I mentioned just now, you can use two division method. Can you see? 64 divide by 2, then you get the answer, you write here. 32 divide by 2, 16. 16 divide by 2, this one macam you buat LCM, HCF. Macam tu lah. 16 divide by 2, 8. 8 divide by 2, 4. Until you get, the last is 1. So the answer is 2 to the power of 6. You can count here. 6 times, so 2 to the power of 6. Okay. If you want to write in a base 4, then you divide the number by 4. 64 divided by 4 equals to 16. 16 divided by 4 equals to 4. 4 divided by 4 equals to 1. So answer 4 cube. That means for number the 3 different base, all will give the same value, 64. 2 over 6 also, 2 to the power of 6 also 64. 4 cube also 64. If you want in base 8, then you divide by 8. You can write like this, 64 like you do LCM. Divide by 8. So 8, then divide by 8 again until you get 1. So the answer 1, 2. So 8 square. Okay. Any question, girls?
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you for response. Next. Just now I said we have two methods, right? So the first method is repeated division method. The second method is repeated multiplication method. Base 2, you just write 2 times 2. Then answer is 4. Then you times 2. Answer is 8. Times 2. Answer is 16. Times 2, 32 until you get 64. Then you count here lah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So answer 2 to the power of 6. Same goes to base 4 and base 8. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. So 4 is repeat 3 times. So 4 cube. Okay, which one is the best method? Which one you like? Repeated multiplication method or repeated division method? Anyone? Which one you prefer? Repeated division method or repeated multiplication method?
Division, teacher.
Oh, you suka division?
Yes,
Okay, it's
teacher.
okay.
Division teacher.
Okay, thank you. It's okay. We have homework. So you can choose whether you want to use repeated division method or repeated multiplication method. Okay, next. Write 32 over 3125 in index form using base of 2 over 5. So, same question. You can use either division method or repeated multiplication method. So this is repeated division method. You have to separate until you get 1, and then denominator you divide by 5 because of this, yeah, 2 over 5. So yang atas, the numerator you divide by 2, the denominator you divide by 5. It will give the same value n here, and then the answer, don't forget your bracket, 2 over 5 to the power of 5. If you want to use repeated multiplication method, then you do 2 over 5 times 2 over 5, you get the answer. Then the answer you times with 2 over 5 is 8 over 125. 8 over 125 times 2 over 5 is 16 over 625. Then time again with 2 over 5 until you get the question. 32 over 300125. So this is repeat 5. Okay. Homework nanti you can choose whether you want to use repeated division method. If you want to use this method, separate the numerator and denominator. If you want to use this method, you do like this. Okay. Next. Oh, habis dah. Homework. Mind test 1.1b. Ada lagi. Okay. How do you determine the value of the number in index form? A to the power of n. Ke I laju sangat ke?
No, teacher.
Okay. The value of A to the power of n can be determined by repeated multiplication method or using a scientific calculator. For example, if you want to calculate the value of 2, how did you calculate that value? You can use repeated multiplication method or using a scientific calculator. That means if you want to find the value of 2 to the power of 5, so you have to Um, if you want, okay, if you want, sorry, if you want 2 to the power of 5, so oh, you have to times 2 5 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 2 times 2 4, 4 times 2 8, 8 times 2 16, 16 times 2 32. So this is the value. 2 to the power of 5 equals to 32. How about 10 to the power of 6? How to find this value? 10 to the power of 6.
Times 10 6 times.
Yeah, 10 times 10 times 10. Can you calculate the answer, the value?
1 million, teacher.
1 million. Okay. How do you use your calculator? Okay. I have calculator. Wait, use your calculator. If you want to find the value of 10 to the power of 6, so you kena buat macam ni ke? To get the answer?
No, teacher.
No. Yes or no?
No, teacher.
No. So how to calculate? How to use the calculator? If you want, if I want the value of 10 to the power of 6. Anyone? Ke tak tahu? Okay, it's okay. If you don't know, it's okay. Let's look at this question. I'll show you how to use calculator. Let's say you want to calculate the value of 5 to the power of 4. Okay, if you want to calculate 2 square, you just press this button. So you get the answer. If you want to cube here, so you have to press shift first and then this button and then you get the value of 2 cube. So how about if you want the value 5 to the power of 4? Okay, I'll show you. This is the button for power. Can you see my calculator, girls?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's say you want to calculate the value of 5 to the power of 4. So press and then 4. So this is 5 to the power of 4, then equal. So the calculator will give the answer 625 here. If you want to calculate the value of negative 7 cube, just follow the question, bracket, negative number must put bracket, negative 7, close bracket. You can use this button or you can use shift x square. It will give the same answer. So negative 343. Don't forget the bracket. Okay, how about the fraction number? Again, bracket 2 over 3 close bracket to the power of 2. So the calculator will give 16 over 81. How about this number? Same, bracket 1, this button 3 over 5 close bracket to the power of 2. Okay, we can use this button for square. Equal. This answer give in improper fraction. So how do you convert this answer to improper fraction? Anyone? Can we do this by using calculator? Anyone know how to convert?
Can I try, teacher?
Okay.
By pressing shift and
Yes.
then the ABC button.
Yes. Good. The last question. Don't forget the bracket. Negative 0.5 close bracket to the power of 6. Then the calculator will give the answer same as my slide. Okay, so this is the homework. So for this week, we have 2 homework. Mind test 1.1a, mind test 1.1b, and mind test 1.1c.